I'm Anisha. To know more about my work, you may visit my website www.tarotbyanisha.com. For personal consultations, be it your love life or your professional life, you may write to me at tarotbyanisha@gmail.com. Aries, it's quite a mixed bag for you this month. The biggie this month is Neptune, the planet of illusion and confusion, and he has been retrograde since about mid-June, goes direct around the 20th of November. Now the thing about Neptune is that like all the planets, when they retrograde, the effect seems to diminish a lot. Unfortunately, with Neptune, the opposite happens. Whenever a retrograde happens, there is more clarity, there is more a sense of purpose. And the moment Neptune goes direct, there is more chaos, more confusion, even a sense of not knowing really which direction to take. The good news, of course, with Neptune going direct is that anybody and everybody who's in the creative business, all has to do with compassion, imagination, and even spirituality. All these areas of life get enhanced for us. Now, dreams also that could be held silently in your hearts, they are also something that could rise to the surface and where we could take steps to turn them into reality. Let's break down this month furthermore for you. On the 10th, we have your ruling planet Mars that is moving into your house of groups of people, friendships and friends. And this is a time where you're going to be quite driven to innovate, dream and hope. And you are also going to be taking an absolutely different approach to situations and are going to be more enthusiastic. For you Aries, Mars being retrograde, it often works as a dampener on your enthusiasm, and it's also a time where you don't really feel motivated to be starting something new. So brilliant time for all Arians to be starting new jobs, picking up new projects, starting a new diet regime, getting into the gym. Mars is going to be giving you a lot of enthusiasm. It's going to be giving you a lot of vigor as well. But do keep in mind the aggression that comes along with a Mars that goes direct. So try and sort of not say hurtful things. Try and, because it has to do in a part of your house that has to do with groups of people, try and ensure that you are cooperating, you're collaborating more, and you're trying not to sort of go on your own single way. It's a time as well with the Mars direct that you're going to be dreaming more about future. You're going to be wanting to be around like-minded people who are also pursuing similar goals and ambitions as you. On the 12th, we have Venus that is moving into the fantastic house of career, reputation, accolades. And over here, Venus is being joined by Pluto. Now, Pluto has been here for you in your house of career and reputation for quite a while and would carry on doing so till about 2023. And Pluto has been digging up for the longest time for you. Now, what is it that you really want to do with your life? Which direction you want to take? Is the life or the career in which you're in right now, does that give you happiness? Is it really something that you see yourself doing for the rest of your life? So while Pluto has been sitting and digging this all up and sifting, and it's been separating the wheat for the chaff for you, we have Venus that sort of glides in over here. And Venus is going to be making you quite well received as far as your work is concerned, and your responsibility and authority are going to be quite likable at this point of time. Overall, it's quite a favorable period, and it's a great time to be seeking favor, especially at work. So for those of you who have been trying to lobby for a large portfolio, or maybe for a promotion, it's a great time to be putting your own personal presentation forward in your organization. It's a time where you will find yourself being socially ambitious as well, but try not to sort of be too sweet, Aries. Though, I mean, for most Arians that is quite unheard of, but with the Venus play out here and with Pluto sort of digging up a lot of stuff, it can be that some stuff from the past, because Pluto is all about digging up stuff from beneath the surface, could come up which may not be very pleasant for you, and it could be slightly awkward. So be a little careful. By all means, go out and network and socialize and put your case forward at the work as well. But try to sort of toe the line and not go over the board. On the 13th, we have Mercury, which is moving to your house of expansiveness, and it is joining Saturn there. And this particular house, with Mercury being over there, it's going to be making you naturally a good conversationalist, and you have plenty of stories to tell, and you'll be telling them to anyone who's going to be willing to listen to you with a lot of flair. And Aries, for some of you, the last 2 quarters have been fairly tough as far as work is concerned, and there has been, with the Mercury retrograde has been there for a longer time. Then now we have the Neptune and the Uranus T square that's been going on simultaneously. But use this opportunity, this entire month, this entire November, use this time to story tell your way through work or even through projects, maybe some favors that are required. Maybe you need to be putting your case across. Even for those of you who are entrepreneurs, you're looking for some kind of a funding, it's a brilliant time to be going out and telling your story. So use the effect of Mercury to tell your story and to really receive the favors that you want. For some of you, it's a brilliant time to be going back to the school. It's a great time to be picking up that degree that you've been thinking about doing for the longest of time. Or maybe if there's a flair for languages, it's a good time to be doing that as well. You will be coming up with some great ideas, and you can also sit and work on devising and making a plan. It's a good time to be getting together with friends, with like-minded people, and seeing as to where it is that it takes you. On the 14th, we have a full moon in Taurus, and this is happening in your house of finance, and this is more about your own earned income, and it has less to do with people who are in own personal businesses or are entrepreneurs, but more so for people who are really salaried. And this is also a house which speaks about your values as well, because you have your earned income and then you have your sense of self-worth. As you're trying to weigh both, or rather you're trying to see yourself through the amount of money that you have in your bank. With a full moon over here in Taurus, there are going to be issues about intimacy, issues about power control, or even joint finances that have been a focus for quite some time now for you. I think again the last 2 quarters have been all about joint finances. How does the money get split? Who gets what? Is there another way that you can earn money? Maybe you can do multiple projects, or maybe you can moonlight and you can pick up another project or work as well. For some of you, this could be a time that you could be going a little crazy spending money, and you could just be trying to validate yourself, your sense of self-worth by the kind of money that you're earning. And be a little careful, because this is also a phase, Aries, unfortunately, that whenever we find ourselves, our self-esteem or sense of self-worth going very low, we start spending like crazy, because that's just a way to make ourselves feel very comfortable by getting more material things. So be a little careful that you're just not going crazy, going for those amazingly luxurious fancy holidays, or just into too much of an excess of retail therapy. On the 20th, we have Neptune that is going direct, and it's going direct in your house of behind the scenes spirituality, and it is also the house of undoing. Now the most beautiful thing about this aspect is it's the natural house of Neptune, and Neptune is quite happy being out here. He's not expected to do much. He's in the dreamy, hazy state, and it's also the house of compassion and spirituality. So it's a time where you could be, some of you could be having very vivid dreams. You could be, and having them very often. You could be waking up with a sense of that feels so real. It's almost as if it's going to happen, or it has happened. So do watch out, because during the Neptune phase in this especially particular house, there are times that we tend to watch out for signs, for symbols, or even omens in your life. And this is also a time where you could be building your faith in the unseen. On the 22nd, we have Sun that is coming again into your house of expansion of the mind. And then on the 23rd, we have a fantastic new moon that is coming in the same house as well. So the focus is going to be expanding your world. You want to have experiences that open you up, other ways in which people live and which give you greater perspective. You could also be spending time with people from different cultures, ethnicities, and backgrounds, or even countries from yourself. And there's going to be almost a yearning of want to explore more, know more, travel more. And it's a fantastic time to study something new, maybe study philosophy, go back to school. And for some of you, you could be identifying more strongly with your belief system, and you would be quite enjoying having quite a lively debate with people. It's great to be having your own opinion, Aries. It's great to be outspoken and have the ability to voice your own opinions, but try not to sort of get on to, again, it's either my way or it's the highway. I mean, try and sort of again keep the balance over here, because you could end up upsetting quite a few people around this time. It is also a great time wherein with the new moon being out here, that there could be some new opportunity. Maybe some of you have been looking for the longest to be moving to another country, and it could be in certain cases that maybe for a short stint you were working in foreign offices, in offices that are not in the same country as you, and there could be some interchange of information as to how it is that the processes and so on and so forth work in the rest of the countries. So quite an nice month, Aries. Do keep in mind, especially with Neptune going direct, that try use this energy rather than sort of getting lost in the world of absolute haze. Try and let go of things that have not worked for you, and because it is there for you in your house of behind the scenes and spirituality, maybe certain things, certain long held beliefs need to be let go of now, and use this time to have compassion for yourself. It's been lovely speaking with you, Aries. I'll see you again next month, and thank you so much for watching.